When the one whose hand you're holding is the one who holds your heart, when the one whose eyes you gaze into gives your hopes and dreams their start, when the one you think of first and last is the one who holds you tight, and the things you plan together make the whole world seem just right, when the one whom you believe in puts the faith and trust in you, you found the one and only love you'll share your whole life through.
When I asked them both what today means to them, they told me, "Today is publicly declaring our love for each other, surrounded by and supported by all our loved ones, and we can't wait to begin our married life and look forward to the next part of our journey together." And so, family and friends, by being here today, in loving and supporting Lisa and Cormac, you're not just witnessing, but participating in this marriage ceremony. And just you all being a huge part of their past and present, our hope today is that you continue to love and support them as they go forward into life as husband and wife.
I like you and I know why. I like you because you're a good person to like. I like you because when I tell you something special, you know it's right. And you remember it a long, long time. You say, "Remember when you told me something special?" And both of us remember. When I think something is important, you think it's important too. We have good ideas. When I say something funny, you laugh. I think I'm funny, and you think I'm funny too. You know how to be silly, that's why I like you.
So you've known each other from first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment, and at some point you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes. Indeed, you're making commitments in an informal way. All those conversations are held in a car, over a meal, or during long walks. All those conversations that began with "when we're married" and continued with I will, you will, we will. All those late night talks that included someday, somehow, and maybe. And all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. And the symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know those things we've hoped and promised and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, dancing partner, even teacher. You've learned much under these past few years. And shortly, you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will quite never be the same again. For after today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. So do you, Cormac, hereby state that you've read and understood the list of civil impediments to marriage, and you solemnly declare that you believe that there is no impediment of kindred or affinity or other lawful hindrance to proposed marriage with Lisa?
I do.
And you, Lisa, hereby state that you've read and understood the list of civil impediments to marriage, and you solemnly declare that you believe that there is no impediment of kindred or affinity or other lawful hindrance to proposed marriage with Cormac?
I do.
It is now that I, in the heart, according to the rights of the Spiritualist Union of Ireland, do solemnise this, your marriage, according to the laws of this country. Before you, Lisa and Cormac, are joined together in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses. I am bound, as you know, to remind you publicly of the solemn, the serious, and the binding nature of the relationship into which you're now about to enter. Marriage, as most of us understand it, is the voluntary and full commitment of one individual to another. It is made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others, and is entered into with the desire, the hope, and the firm intention that will last for a lifetime. So Cormac, do you take Lisa in marriage to be your wedded wife, to share your life as your friend, your love, your companion, to grow together in spirit and in truth, forsaking all others?
I do.
And you, Lisa, take Cormac in marriage to be your wedded husband, to share your life as your friend, your love, your companion, to grow together in spirit and in truth, forsaking all others?
I do.
Lisa, I promise to love you above all others. I look forward to raising our family and building our relationship. I fell in love with you for the qualities, abilities and outlook in life that you have. I take you to be my lifetime partner, secure in the knowledge that you will be my constant friend and my one true love.
Cormac, you are my best friend. Today I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to encourage and inspire you, to laugh with you, and to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle. I promise to love you in good times and in bad, when life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it is an effort. I promise to cherish you and to always respect you. These things I give to you today and all the days of our life.
I like you because when I feel sad, you don't always cheer me up right away. Sometimes it's better to be sad. You want to think about things. It takes time. I like you because if I'm mad at you, then you are mad at me too. It's awful when the other person isn't. I can't remember when I didn't like you. It must have been lonesome then, even if it was the 999th of July. Even if it was August, even if it was way, way down at the bottom of November, I would go on choosing you. And you would go on choosing me over and over again. And that's how it would happen every time.
So Lisa and Cormac have declared before us that they live together in marriage. They made special promises to each other. They symbolise it by joining hands, taking vows and exchanging rings. So therefore, on your behalf and on behalf of the community, I now declare them to be husband and wife. So Cormac, you may kiss your bride.
Contain it, and it's taking over me. The sun is shining, I'm flying. Got a good thing on repeat. No, I can't hide it. And there's nothing that I see. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, no. Makes me happy. with a smile from cheek to cheek and feeling fancy.